Hello. In this video I'm going to be tying a bit of a variation on my off-roading Samurai. Really the only variations in the wing where this one has rabbit zonker instead of the normal hair wing. It's more of these colours are more flamethrower pattern. I tie them with black zonker strip instead of. You can vary it into 5 tiger ones. This is a one for our local rivers, which are very peaty, and it'll be more for the warmer months. You'll be fishing the flies a bit faster, but yeah, let's get on with tying this one. Start off with 1.8 in a turbine where I've melted the end back. And throughout the turbine I'll be using fluorescent yellow silicon. I don't bother with a hard outer turbine now. I haven't used it for quite a few years now. Just put that on to whatever length you're going to tie the body. Trim the rubber and trim the front of the plastic. You'll see that's quite short for a hook holder, but by the time I tie it in, it'll be long enough. I'm using Viva's 10 thread in fluoro yellow. Start in a plastic turbine to get a bite, and then work backwards and forwards on and off the rubber to get it locked down. Don't have to be extra tidy with this, as it's going to have dubbing over it. And all you do, finger and thumb, stretch the rubber back along the inner tube, tie it down, up to the bump, the end of the plastic. For a tag, is Opel Mirage in wide. And a 1/4 inch. For a bit extra strength, I'll put a bit of varnish under there, since it's near the back end of the fly where the fish get down its teeth into it. Yeah, and for the dubbing at the back end, this is a mixture of glister dub, glister sparkle and fluoro yellow ice dub with long straight, a bit longer straight fibres in. Do this 2/3 of the body. It'll quite thick because I'll be brushing quite a bit of it out. Back. give it hell with the Velcro, then pushing it backwards as I go. Plenty of flash. Any fibres you think's too long, just pull them out. Wing, use rabbit zonker strip, which I've cut the skin back to a point. I don't know if you can see that, it's a bit of brightness. And I also run my thumbnail along the skin because it's quite stiff when you get it, just to make it a little more subtle. At the wing, you make them as long, depending on the body length. We'll make this one 2.5 inches. Spread the skin around the tube and the hair to get the colours right on the top. If this is a normal fly, I would strip the hair off and just have a little tag of the skin to tie in, but since it's getting plenty of dubbing on top, it's marvellous. Trim that off. Put that down. For an extra little bit of flash, I've got a strand of orange and a strand, well, fluoro actually, fluoro orange and fluoro yellow superfine mirage tinsel. Put that either side to the length of the wing. One a bit longer than the other. Try and tie it in just above where the skin is tied in. Up. Bring that around the other side. Make sure it's in the right place. Trim them off. Now for jungle cock, I'm using natural. I'm using the Pro Sportfisher G3. These are the 23mm medium, I think they are. I think they're the largest they make. I like these and these flies because trying to get all the decent jungle cock now without the nails being split to bits is unbelievable, and they're wanting stupid prices. So, and these will outlast any natural jungle cock. I've got a couple already cut the size. Make sure that. Oh, yep. The front dubbing is SSS Glitz from Michael Froden. This is the hot orange in flames. I've taken most of the fluoro yellow fibres out as I think they're a bit too stiff. So this is more or less just the flash part of the dubbing. It's like a copper hot orange colour with quite long fibres. Make a nice big juicy head with this. there. I don't know what that is. And same again, Velcro. Give it a go. Going over all the way around. Only really long fibres. And then front hackle, orange grizzly soft hackle. I always find these feathers can be easy to handle if you moisten the fibres a little bit. Bring that down onto the inner tubing. Up her in, bend the stem back. Leave a tiny little tag on this stem because the disc's going to lock it in, so you don't have to be really tight with it. Brush that out. Brush some of the fibres out as well. Disc is 6mm golden orange. What I like to do before I put any glue on is push that up and squeeze it back to compress all the dressing, and it gives it a bit more bulk. Pull that back a bit. Fibres out the way. A dash of super glue on the thread. Doesn't need much. And trim and melt the plastic. Now if your tubing's a bit too long at the back, you can quite easily trim it off. But there it is. There's a Zonker Samurai, more or less original yellow flamethrower colours. Be good flying peaty water, and I'll be definitely getting a swim in the River Tyne this season. Well, hope you like that. My my version of this one, and I'll see you later.